And we're live. Hello, hello, hello. And it's Simulator Sunday, and we're back with more of Ace Attorney Trilogy. Phoenix, right? And we're starting off with Day 2, Investigation of Turnabout Goodbyes. And here we are, December 26th. Detention Center visitor room. Maya. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey. Why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Okay, so here we are. Questioning. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Phew. Oh, and you wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, right? Okay. Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. It's gonna be expensive. Why do I pick the giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? That's because you're a broke lawyer, Phoenix. Any luck with Maya? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. See, I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Okay. So that's all that we have to do, so let's move to the woods. Going Lake. There. There are fewer than they were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. Of course, there's still looking for clues. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Move to the woods. Bare leaves today. There's a lot of trees here. I guess that's why I call it a nature park. It's quite pretty when the cherry trees along the lakeside blossom in spring. Today it's just cold. Well, it's December, Phoenix, so yeah. Kinda happens when it's cold out. Let's see. Gore Lake Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably have pain through the nose when I deal with the lovely Chianti. December, Guard Lake Woods. Hey, Gumshoe, what do you mean? Hey, pal. The trial today, yes, what about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Well, you can just say thank you. That doesn't have to be that complicated. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe. Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Of course he is. Another witness? Oh right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge this information. What? Is it a secret agent, or is this a politician, or what? Because... is it the president? Prosecutor Edgeworth. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The Deal 6 incident. Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now, and you can see it in his eyes. See, Maya Fey. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not on bail, out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or 2. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh wait, I was wondering how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole... Wow! So Edgeworth is paying the bill. Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Don't push your luck, Phoenix. Let's see. There. Let's go pick up Maya. Hey Nick, you finally came. I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, huh? Those two guys were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? Yep, he did. I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Let's see what to do. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. Yep, yes, that's true. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. That's true. Maybe something we overlooked. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I didn't notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I meant to have you noticed anything about the case. Well, not much more than that, no. He's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Head back to Nature Park. There aren't too many cops around today, are there? Nope. They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lana. Y'all really did it today. Well, what did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lana, so you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Okay. Today's trial. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know it caused you a lot of trouble. Memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I should know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Well, I hope you don't have to witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? Gordy? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lana, you go, girl. Wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Yes, one thing at a time, you, Maya. Making it up? Lana, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see... Actually, I got a bit of information for you. Oh, you do you? What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. Not surprised. What information? Now we get into the heart of it. See, I reckoned we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Okay. Depends on what information you have. I thought this was to make it up to us. Right, the proposal will exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Okay. I see you're thinking how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. No, it's really not. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated. It's just, I'm just accepting, okay? Well, be. We are deal or not? Well, what do we do, Nick? Sure. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You're completely off, you rocker. I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Well, Gordy? But Gordy might not exist. And bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay, right, see y'all later. Okay, let's get hunting. Hunting, you don't choose. Gordy, I'm sure I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick, don't you get it? Okay, now say, do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Steel Samurai balloon that's shown up since we've been here last. What do you mean? You can't tell Steel Samurai, Phoenix? You remember the show? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Don't you remember? You were like the defense attorney for that trial. Yo, Maya, Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's really impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. That show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right? Let's see. Edgeworth. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright? I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hillary, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. Yeah. That's not something you should be spreading around, Maya. That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Let's see, the big samurai. Hey, Larry. We need to get that big thing. Huh, oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. The big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh, and here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Da-da-da. See. Da-da-da. Okay, so we think we've done everything here, so let's move back to check this one more time, just because it's always so quiet here. Wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? No, I didn't, pal. Why would you say that, pal? What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. Okay, if you insist, pal. I'm here for you, if you need anything besides money, that is. Saying I'm broke, pal? Investigation. How is the investigation proceeding, pal? It's not really. You have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died at the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robin Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past, or his present, or his future, or anything, or his hobbies. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. You don't say, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? That monster down in Gore Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we were looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. He's under a lot of pressure. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Larda. Nick tried telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. Detective Gumshoe will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our new secret weapons for finding evidence. A camera. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First let me show them to you. These are best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. You can't just bomb the lake and... Oh. You're the canine police dog still in training. How's I gonna find a lake monster? Missile, here boy. Ah, Shibuya. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Hey, look, Nick. Hey, look, Nick. Cute dog. Much wow. A cute dog. And this will help us how? Next secret number 2 is a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah? How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Well, you see, Nick, it's in the lake. And it probably eats other fish. Fishing might draw it out. Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one, this last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? Let's see, can't make up my mind, Nick, they all seem so perfect. Can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Let's take the metal detector. Can you borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Makes noise when metallic objects are near. A useful detection device. Okay, let's see. Move. And we have a hit. Nick. It's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? What you find, Maya? Look. An air tank. Oh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Well, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? That's a good question, Phoenix. Second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Well, it's an air tank. not gonna be exactly light. See. What? An air tank? What about it? Maybe I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter? That's a very good question. Is it yours? Let's see, there's a string of flags around that valve, and you're the only one with a string of flags surrounding your hot dog carrot. Were you diving? Not really. Like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Well, we're not really near a used car dealership now, are we, Larry? Or an elementary school. So, to inflate something? Inflate what? Really? Really, Larry? The big 8-foot inflatable steel samurai behind you? Big puffy steel samurai. You said your thing was in the repair shop. You had to blow it up somehow. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Why would you be lying on something that's so trivial? If it's yours, just say so. Right, actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the Fritz. Yes, it was in the repair shop, like you said earlier. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well, so you decided to later you working in park and you just littered. Larry, I'm disappointed. That's more about the tank. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Like, how did it not go so well? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing. I really don't want to talk about it. Tell. Oh, Maya. The compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that, and then... Blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank, and it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. Aha! Interesting. You said it made a bang noise. At what time were you doing this? Okay. And shot up in the air like a rocket. Okay, so Okay. The flying air tank. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in the boat looking for it. I mean, Kiyoshi gave me that steel samurai after all. It's understandable. It was a gift from my girlfriend, and you of course should be looking for it. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. So, sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. That complicates things. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No, that's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Yep, let's see. There's a lot of... There you are. Hey y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing yet. We'll keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time. It's a little chilly. I think I have a sneeze. Well, no you don't. No sneezing. And you just wasted film, I told you all, don't sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It triggered on one of Montgomery's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's not nice, but what about my film? Well, Nick paid the thanks, Maya. Making me broke. What happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. Yes, it is. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh? Oh, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that, at least. Like I said, I'll trade for the dirt on Gordy. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Gordy didn't exist, Lana. There is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be sure? Really, Nick? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. There's air tank. What y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used the air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Bang. I kind of sped through that. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin the gal's dreams. Yeah, sorry about that, Laura. No, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Laura. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops saying around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental. There's someone there. I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lottie, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just a lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Show an empty lake, take it automatically on 12/24 at 11:50 p.m. 10 minutes before the murder. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lana. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. A legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Oh God. No, I don't want that. Let's see. Let's go check out the rental shop. Boat rental, hey Nick. This is the boat shop that Lana was talking about. Yep. But wait, you've been here before, numerous times. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Let's go check it out anyway. Okay. Caretaker shack. Meg, that you? No, Mr. Great Guy. Hey, is that Keith with you? No. Where have you two been? I've been really sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you. Meg. Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? This is the witness? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, Squat. Nick, what was that? That was a macaw parrot. Parrot, the one on the perch. Yes, I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, Squat. Yep. So this is Von Karma's witness, huh? You fell asleep, yep. I guess he's relieved. You almost feel sorry for Von Karma. Pasta shop? You have to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg, yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes, you'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler, the West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Technically, it was invented in China. Granted, it's used a lot in Italy. Meg, yes. You know the best pasta has always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick, huh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. The boat rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the palace of pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. But this old man is a witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Let's see. That lawyer's badge? Yes, sirree. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it, huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Now's a chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister? Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll win the wet noodle. Sure, why not? Okay, we promise. We wanted to make the best noodle shop on the planet. Nick, are you sure about this? He's old. Just give him this. Hey, anything to get this case solved? Who wouldn't want to eat peanut noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... Phoenix, he's old. Just leave him be. You bring a tear to the old man's eye, you know? Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. What? Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Let's see. Go sleep. Okay, yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith, yes, it's okay. You can call me Dad. You know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes. What was it? I know all about that. I've seen it. Okay, what did you see? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all... What you saw? I forget the time. It was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. Of course he did. I'll remember tomorrow my court time promise. You sure about that? I need to know earlier than that. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. They ignored me. What? You forgot Meg? You could call her name. You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, hello, squat. See? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. Polly the parrot. All she can say is hello. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words. Interesting. Polly, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking and a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. No, don't get me involved in little heist schemes. I'm not gonna rob an old senile man, Maya. You know what, Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, the kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells him he'll come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. And what's that, Maya? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squat, don't forget. Interesting. Very interesting. One more time, Polly, don't forget DL6. Squat. What, the DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean, that... This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh? What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should act Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. Public Criminal Affairs. Hey pal, long time no see. Wasn't that long. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? The boat, take it. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How'd you, that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. Well, because he's old and probably has Alzheimer's or dementia and should be in a community home where not living in the shack by himself. Maybe he could probably end up accidentally hurting himself. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness, or that's why we called Miss Lauder Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Well, it sounds suspicious. Let's see, Deal 6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the Deal 6 incident. That's when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about Deal 6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. Well, it ain't around. What he doesn't know won't hurt you. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. Again, if what he doesn't know it won't hurt us. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. So we need to show him evidence. Present him with Polly. What's that, parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop, parrot. Parrot knew about the incident. The incident, DL6. What? Polly, have you forgotten something? Squat. Don't forget DL6. Squat. Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Good question. But wait, what if? What if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? You look happy. I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Though through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Okay, so let's see, records room. Police Department records room. Wow, it's amazing. It's silly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. Tell me everything. I'll go get the right file. See, case summary. Well, first I want to get a handle on the main facts. Like a summary, right? Summary, found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. 21 years ago. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days the case is closed for good, forever. Statute of limitations. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. That will explain Edgeworth's fear of earthquakes. It happened in the most traumatic day of his life when his dad was shot and killed right in front of him. Part of the court building collapsed and all that lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. Meanwhile, the security guy looks like he's been freaking out. That would be scary like that in the dark. Depends on how high up in the building you are. If it's like a very short building, then it wouldn't be that scary. There was a lack of oxygen. Oh, well, that changes things. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors, one of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Victim data. Do you have a data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim, here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he was still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course, so he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been suicide. The murder weapon and pistol was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? The past ruined its head. That's what's going on. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. You're thinking what I'm thinking, Phoenix? I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. How about we just take what we think we'll need? So it's a pretty big file. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is a trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dan will do testifying in court. And to be continued. The progress. Yep. Day 3 trial. No, wait. December 27th, 10 a.m. District Court courtroom. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Grumpy Gus from Gillicuddy over here. Penny for your thoughts, Mr. Grumpy Gus. Very well, apparently prosecution is all so ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Kammerer, opening statement. Such riveting words. Very well, no open statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Really now. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Will it now? How much you want to bet, Von Kammerer? What is the meaning of your statement just now? By, must you question everything? He's the judge. He's supposed to. It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. You can't speed run the trial, Von Kammerer. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant and Red Noodle at Gourd Lake. This is what you wanted, on camera. A very old man who has barely have any memory left. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this guy is. Yeah, wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wade. I object to you. I predict this trial will end in 3 minutes. See, that's the difference, Rankin, when there's prediction and you making it, speedrunning it. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. I see. What do you mean? My memory? Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Yet this is your witness. So how is he gonna help you? Ergo, he cannot recall his own name, let alone anything I ever want. Can't recall. You say yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. You can testify. Are you sure about that? Because the guy is sleeping. Yeah. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? The murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. And I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. And I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There was nothing to question, my witness. Yes, there is. There's no need for... Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Cross-examine. Very well, you may begin. Well, maybe you shouldn't have punched the desk, on camera. 3 minutes just passed. Yeah? What's your point? Let's just, well then, let's take our time. You may cross-examine a witness. Okay, it was a night of the... It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. I was in the restaurant where I went to boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window, way outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I don't like that smile, Van Karma. What are you up to? That's a scheming smile. That man was a defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Okay. Are you sure? Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miss Miles Edgeworth? One Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. You trickster, you. I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Your Honor, he proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand? Exactly. This is easily explainable. Oh, is it now? He could have wiped his... He could have, but he didn't. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Oh, I'm definitely not. You're trying to speed run this because what? You have a TV show that's coming on or something? Everything in this witness's testimony is true. This witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead, but his word is all that we have. If he were telling a lie... I object to you, front camera. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. please, can you hear me, sis? We need your help. Nick needs you. Tisk tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. I think he left it already. And this court seems no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. No, it's not. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No. This court finds... Wait. Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry, when did you get here? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. Well, Larry just willingly puts himself on the witness stand. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. You did, huh? Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided to call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something that he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. The trial is over when the judge says it's over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right, okay? Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Waste of time, the verdict cannot be overturned. There's appeals courts. Appeals courts exist, don't you? You do realize that, Von Karma. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? It's called justice. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew, that was too close. Yes, it was. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Miss Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yep. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Alright. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgewood. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. It's not nothing, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When you fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah. This might be a chance. And I think it will be a chance. Von Kemmer has only ever won perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. That someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes, 15. Everything's on Larry now. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Wait, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Kemmer didn't even have time to prep his witness. Just hope Edgeworth is right about this being a big break. That night I was out in the boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quickly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Okay. That was an unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. That's true. The night of the murder. Night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quickly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Wasn't there a boat in the lake? Well, Mr. Butts. Well, everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it wasn't really foggy that night. Not sure whether there was a boat there or not. See. Okay, 1, 2. Wait a second, Larry. You only heard one bang, you sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. That old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, you see. I'm a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Nick, I mean, Larry, dude, come on. Mr. Butts, what? You only heard one gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I, might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? I radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Oh no, stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what, that crime? I listen to my radio, everybody listens to the radio, what's the big deal? Mr. On Camera, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue with his testimony? Yep, continue. Just to spite on camera. Please, please, allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, be sure to include details like your radio. Wait, leave it to me. I wonder if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Okay. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming like. But I'm sure he heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. This witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me, DJ? The announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. You know, disc jockey. What this means is when he heard the sound or music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real booming like. But I'm sure I've heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying. What was he saying? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. No. We should care. Of course we should. Why? Because it makes you even more grumpy, you Gus. That's why. boss, please testify in court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard, but there's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press until we get to the bottom of what happened. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. 8? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. That contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Oh, is that your conclusion? Just look at him, suspicious. Really, dude? What? Well, Mr. 8, what do you think about Mrs. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot? Claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Look at this photograph. This was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with an automatic camera. Timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh, 10 minutes before midnight. Your Honor, a real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean, Your Honor? This photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha. Correct. There was a loud noise in the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard the gunshot, it was almost definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that this is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hutton testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes. There was no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. Fired 3 times. This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Aha! What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edge's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right? I mean, this is safe. Safe, we've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch me and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk. So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Kermer. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, Wookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 00:15, but Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat were. Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make all of this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name, right, it's... I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? But again, you waste my time. Like you got anything better to do. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, the old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Should the judge... Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. And just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop? Mr. Wright, what happened that night in Gore Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? I'm not really, but I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Wormwood Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat? Mr. Wright? Boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Miles Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes. Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations, the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker ran back to his shop, and he put Mr. Hammond's sweat coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gore Lake. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes, several days ago I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir, bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We can't allow him to get away. So he skipped town. Mr. Montgomery, your witness has disappeared. It's not going right for you, is it, Montgomery? A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who was that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well, court is adjourned. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. Defendant lobby. Yay, Nick, you did it, yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Just wish our cases weren't so down in the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off with the hook. You could try to smile a little, relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. And plus, his smile will probably break his face. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but just say it. I can't make up my mind. Just say it, Edge. Miles, just say it. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. And we'll stop there for the day. So let's see who's online. Let's see who's online currently. Da, da, da. I think I know who we can read out to. Let's see. Okay, so we have someone that we can read out to. She's also playing Phoenix Wright. She's on the Steel Samurai case, so she's on the previous episode. So let's go check out Deus Ria. And tomorrow is Monday. I'm playing more Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I hope to see you then. Till then, I'll see you all later. Thank you for coming. Dash, waiting for the raid to be ready.